such a beautiful city, mixed with the modern and ancient, those elements. Because Nanjing was the capital city for 6 dynasties, Chinese ancient dynasties, and also the capital city of province for 10 dynasties until today. So it is with such a long history and deep culture, such a city. So now it is the capital of Jiangsu province, East China, near to Shanghai. But it has its own charm, in attracting, the millions of tourists from all of the world every year. And now, one of the features in Nanjing is the parasol, the Chinese parasol. The parasol, planted beside those national avenues. You can see here. And this is the Nanjing's another feature, the Chinese parasol alongside those roads. And it was those the trees being planted by the last regime of China is Chiang Kai-shek's KMT, Chiang Kai-shek, in last century, and he had the plan of planting those Chinese parasols in whole city. Now those trees are tall and prosperous, and make it like an arch on over this roads. Make the city so beautiful and charming. The road, now we are here. This is Jingling 第一园, means literally like Nanjing's #1 garden. It's the Zhan garden. It's also features the South China garden. I just bought a ticket. I'll just check in. Zhan garden, used to be the province governor's this hall, and now it's become a museum for the Taiping Heavenly Kingdom. In Qing Dynasty, there's the rebellion of Taiping Heavenly Kingdom's rebellions. Now they took the Nanjing as their capital of this kingdom, Like history lasted 60 years, and then was defeated by the Qing army. And this Zhan garden used to be a house of the very high official governor in Taiping Heavenly Kingdom. Wow, you see the ancient Chinese cannons, right? Now this is a museum, so let's get in those doors. I'll keep it quiet, These are flags, This is statues of their leader of this Taiping Heavenly Kingdom, you know. This so-called emperor. It is his clothes, imperial clothes. Taiping Heavenly Kingdom, an establishment of the heavenly capital at Nanjing, you know, and in 1853, you know, the Taiping army, they took Nanjing, occupied Nanjing, you know, and it was renamed the heavenly capital, the capital of Taiping Heavenly Kingdom, you know. This was the map when Taiping army defeat and surrounded the Nanjing city at that time. This is the Nanjing city in the middle of 19th century. This painting depicted that the Taiping army occupied Nanjing city, you know, this painting. Very quiet and full of history, but also is very typical. The Chinese, the South China's garden is very typical of such a garden. You can see the layout of the Asian buildings and the trees, you know. Here you can see there's different galleries around here. You know, Asian China, especially in South China, those governors and those red people especially like such kind of architectures with the trees, with the artificial mountains and those galleries, you know, with those this we called it this red wood to make those gardens. You just cross those galleries. Imagine that centuries ago, and you know, those governors and those wealthy people, they work like me, you know, work together, work on these galleries and talk about some, you know, something. Wow, it's been such a romantic thing to do. If you could come here and work in such the traditional Chinese garden, you know, especially in the South China. Wow, and listen to some of the Asian lyrics and musics that I think is quite romantic for you to do such, you know, a tour and explore the this Asian buildings. It's just beautiful. Walk around this garden. Look around me. Like there's you know, the broadcaster, you know, is playing this the gentle lyrics music. What? Water is the real quintessence, essence, like the spirit, like the cool culture of Chinese garden. Especially with those mountains, it's made by a human, and those little waterfalls. There's a pond. Those different elements. They're made of a very typical and traditional Chinese garden. It used to be like imperial garden or for high rank of officials, but now it's become a museum and a garden for the ordinary people come to have a rest or come to a visit. Wow, you can feel so peaceful when you immerse yourself in such a beautiful environment. And there are different kinds of different color, red fish. Wow, yes. Traditional Chinese people had the concept of uniting man and the nature. So those their thought may have featured those Chinese traditional buildings, and during this big garden, you can see fish and the trees and those wooden architectures, wooden buildings, and those mountains. For some of the scholars, of Chinese Asian scholars, the poeters, and some scholars, they had the thought of uniting man spirit with the nature. So they tended to have the building of including those different elements from the nature. You can see the water, the pond, the creatures, the fish, and the trees, and the mountains, artificial mountains. So it features the whole concept of Chinese philosophy. You can see from the garden.